Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe has been filming the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Coach Ryan Day told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. And challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoffs next year. And that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play action, looking to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Now a whistle. Timeout is called just before it would have been a delay of game. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Moore. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. On the run, it's Jackson. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
important second down play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson running with purpose. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
The Buckeyes keep the football on the move. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Chris, this is like a quarterback's best friend here. This is an easy completion. Much as he just hits the wide receiver on a little drag route, and if you're on time and on target, you give him an opportunity to run after the catch. That's exactly what happens here. The defense is out of position, and it's a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
short connection to the tight end here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Ohio State has the lead after one. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using his legs. It's Hill. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the mental error there backs him up 5 yards, makes it second down and long. Scanning the field. It's Moore. It's an out route. The catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
The pass rush closing in. Hughley gets the first, now looking for more.
Two things happening right here on this snap, Chris. One is that this defense is in no man's land because the secondary is in man coverage. They're not going to have eyes in the backfield. They're focused on these players running the routes down the field. And then secondly, it's the quarterback's recognition of that coverage. Once he sees that he doesn't have eyes on him, he takes off. And once he breaks...
It's caught. He's breaking free. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on second down. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Try and muscle for the first down. Got an opening here. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on first down. On the move now. Sees an opening. Has a path to the end zone. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Sayan. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. As the first down is still going. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. He shreds the tackle. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Boy, you can see the emphasis in the game plan from this defense. They know that they're going to see these types of concepts from this offense all day long, and they're ready for it here early in this game, and they create an obvious passing situation. This is exactly what they're going to need to do the rest of the game. Give their pass rush an opportunity on these long yardage situations.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. So they're backed up 5 by the delay of game. Makes it 2nd and long. To throw, it's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Clean toward the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And now Oregon will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the 3rd quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter. That is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled.
The ball is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle.
These tight end corner routes are so difficult to defend. This defense knows it's coming, and yet they can't stop it. It's because of the leverage used by the tight end, the timing of the quarterback, the accuracy of the quarterback. Watch as he layers this football right over the defender, and he gets the ball outside, and the tight end comes down with it for a first down. This is beautiful offense, very difficult to defend.
And the Ducks will line up now. It's first and goal. Looking right, this one caught. And they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. It's a QB sneak.
It is so rare to see a loss on quarterback sneak. That just tells me that that defensive line absolutely won at the line of scrimmage. Low man wins. They get lower than that center, than the guard. They push everybody back right into the chest of the quarterback, and he's got nowhere to go.
Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stuff the run. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Brings up Corey.
You know, Chris, that is a safe play call in this situation because you've got an opportunity to go up 2 possessions here. Obviously, you want to get the ball in the end zone if you can. But you've got to think that they're going to kick it here on 4th down. That would be the smart play. So I don't know why they didn't throw it there on 3rd down.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Trying to convert with a sneak. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. They go back to the running back, but he gets swarmed. The defense said, not this time, Joe. They were all over it.
Chris, football is a game of adjustments, and finally on this fourth down, this defense adjusts to the running backs.
It'll end up being a safety.
I absolutely love the aggressive play call from this defense. You get down there right near the goal line. Why not be aggressive? They're able to blitz, get into the backfield, and create a safety.
And here's the return. Breaking into the clear. neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Joel Klatt. Holly Rose on the sidelines experiencing the weather conditions today. Hey, Holly.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As I say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Guys?
All right, thank you, Holly. We'll see how these teams continue to adjust to these weather conditions. The Hurricanes will kick this deep to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
To the air. It's Sayin. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
With the catch, it's Smith. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
These linebackers are so fast. Watch them right here get behind the line of scrimmage. It's a big tackle for loss, and now the offense is behind the chains.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, every set of downs, Chris, it's really a build, and you've got to build towards success. If you're not having success on first and second down, your chances of moving the chains go way down. And here, on this set of downs, that was clearly the case.
We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And it's a bunch formation. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, and he could not hold
timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
No huddle here for the offense.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Swarmed by the pass rush, the sack. Offense is out there going for it on fourth down. They converted earlier on this drive. And he drops back in the gun, looking for his big tight end. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. And the fourth down attempt comes up short.
I know this group wanted to be aggressive today, but this is more in the reckless category. It's on your own side of the 50. It's the first half. They had no success here leading into this fourth down. It's fourth and forever. And now the opposition has great field position. You're setting them up for success because of this reckless call on fourth down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle. That's going to be the final play of the first quarter. So as we reach the end of the first quarter, still scoreless. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. He lets it rip. Makes the catch downfield. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback, but what I love about it is it's setting them up for first and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay this off, getting this ball into the end zone. They've got to get 6 out of this drive.
And they'll get him down that time.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Defense makes another stop. Third down coming up.
Chris, to me, it's 4-down territory. You've got 2 snaps to get this ball in the end zone. I like going right back at him with another run play, knowing that you're going to go for it on fourth down.
Third and go, looking to throw for it. It's a sack. They've got him back at the 4-yard line.
Chris, this defensive coordinator is really dialing it up. I love this play call. It's third and short, and yet he's aggressive. He rolls the dice, and he blitzes this quarterback, and they get home. They get the sack. This is a great stop for this defense.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. A crucial stop by this defense, and we'll see if the offense regrets not trying a field goal there.
Well, we know this coach is going to be aggressive, and this time it just doesn't pan out for him. As a quarterback, you've got to throw the ball with great timing down in the red zone and near the goal line. You can see those windows are just tighter. They cannot hook up, and that's a huge fourth down stop. Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield. That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve two purposes. One, yes, you're trying to connect, but two, also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or two, try to pound that rock. Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside.
A deep shot to the right. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
To the air, it's Sayin. Coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success, or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a dart right down the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late. And that should have been
looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense, is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. First down and more. He's still running. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains, and they're off schedule. And, Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this second down play call is get to a position where you've got third and manageable to try to move the sticks.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He could go.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Looks right for a quick completion. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target, and it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Lyle. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Movement here from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Canes come to the line in the hurry up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. Back-to-back deep shots. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there. The timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap. As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Dropping back. It's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, this defense knew that they were going to have to defend these shots down the field. They told us that this offense likes to be aggressive, and they had to be aware. And they do a nice job here creating incompletion on a shot down the field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's another deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there. But with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense. Try to get another series moving forward.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on fourth down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Chris, how many times do we see this?
This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders against the Ohio State Buckeyes. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. offense will take over. Trying to find some room. It's Jackson. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Second down play coming up. Now the handoff. He's got a crease. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, Chris, we knew explosive plays were going to play a huge part in this game, and here the field is totally flipped on the RPO, the run-pass option. Great read from this quarterback. He gives it to his back, and you can see once the lane is there, he's got great explosiveness in the open field, and it's a huge gain for the offense.
First down and 10 now. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 with a 6-yard completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. Sayin. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
The Buckeyes are on the move here. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Buckeyes. start for this offense. Right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Ohio State has the lead after 1. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Carter. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Chris, that is not what you want on 3rd down. Terrible execution. This offense has got to be better moving forward. They're not going to win this game unless they get some 3rd down conversions.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
That is such a demoralizing play for a defense. They have done everything right, put themselves in a position where it's 4th and forever. You've got to get yourself off the field. You cannot allow this offense to take that risky of a play call and convert.
He's got space. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on a designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
We normally see this guy make this play. And as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives. And it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's Hammond. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and long. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain. Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Caught by the receiver. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. The offense going with the hurry-up.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Ohio State will call their second timeout. Chance to strategize for this second down play.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Look at a pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Buckeyes churn out another first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Hammond. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. And Texas Tech wants a timeout here. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Williams. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Now the Red Raiders go ahead and call their second timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Now he's bringing it back. Across the 40. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.